Hello and welcome to day 68 of Getting Good at Talking. I'm Leah and I'm recording myself every day talking to camera so that I can get better at talking to camera. I'm on a walk with my dog right now. Stopping to sniff. And I want to put this off, but something inside me is like, do it now, even though I'm tired. Today's Sunday, and I didn't run yesterday, so I ran today. I ran 5 miles, and I almost just said I only ran 5 miles, but then I have to remind myself, Leah, 5 miles is a lot. 5 miles is a lot of miles. 5 miles is more than 2 times what you used to run once a week. And I'm like, yeah, so I ran 5 miles today. I could have run my 6.5 miles, my usual, but something just said, you know, Leah, let's take it easy. Let's take it easy today. We don't have to destroy ourselves. What is that? What is that thing? Oh, a pool cleaner. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, you can tell I didn't grow up with a pool. I was like, that's a fancy looking Roomba. It's a fancy looking, I guess it is a fancy Roomba for water. That reminds me of like the meme, or you can tell like who grew up with a kitchen island and who didn't. I did not grow up with a kitchen island or a pool. Yeah. Okay, this brings up something I was thinking about earlier. I was like, what am I going to talk about? I don't know what to talk about, which is why I was putting this off. But something I thought about earlier was how, well, I saw a for sale sign in front of a house, and I was thinking of when the house that me and my ex-husband owned when we put it up for sale, when we were going through the divorce. And I was thinking before that how I had it all. I had everything that society told me I wanted. I was married, I had a house, I had a car, I had a job with benefits and vacation, and I could work from home, and I had a dog that I could train from home, and my home was in a gated community, and I had walking trails, and I had it all, you know? But hold on, we've stopped for water. And at one point in time, I thought that's what I wanted. It's like, yeah, I want to be married. I want the house. I want the stable job, the corporate job. I want the dog. I do still want the dog. That I still want. But the rest of it was what I thought I had to want. It was like ingrained in me that, like, who doesn't want to be married and to be living in a nice house and to have a stable job? And I mean, I don't know. I was just thinking about, at one point in time, it seemed as though I had it all, but I didn't want that. And it I don't know where to go from there. It's just not what I wanted. And well, now I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't like to say loved. Like, I feel like the word love is overused, but I did really connect with that house, and I felt it was I just really enjoyed that home. It was beautiful, and it had so much natural light. And that's what I was thinking. Okay. So I was thinking about, yeah, I had it all, but that wasn't what I wanted. It was what other people wanted, and everybody projects like what they want onto other people, and so sometimes you start to believe that's what you want, and really it isn't. And so I was thinking about that, but then I was also thinking about how when we were selling the house, we weren't getting any offers, and it seemed dim. Like, I was like, okay, what do we do? And the realtor was like, well, we need to lower the price. And for some reason, I just felt, I don't know, I felt like it was an attack on me, like lowering the price of the house so that it would sell. And so I pushed back, and then I was at the gym one day, and my trainer told me to drop the weights because I would set them down really slowly, and like really when he was like, you can just drop them, like not like throw them, but like you can drop them from where your arm naturally hangs, and it's not a big deal. And I was like, drop the weight. And that stuck with me, and I realized I needed to drop the weight in so many other areas of my life, including the house. And I needed to release control, whatever control I thought I had. I didn't have any control. So I was like, okay, I need to get over this, and I need to let it go, and we're gonna lower the price. And so we did. And very, very, very shortly after we lowered the price, we got an offer. And it was who ended up purchasing the home. And so we sold the house in, what was it, February, or I think like late February, early March. We were out of the house in 2024. And then in 2025, last year, around February, I had a very important piece of mail that was sent to that old address. And I drove to the old address because I didn't have the new owner's contact information. So I drove there and I left a note on the door, and I was like, I have this really important piece of mail that will be sent here. Could you please call me or text me, or let me know if like that's okay, and if I can come and get it when it gets here. And so it was delivered there. And when I went to go pick it up, she asked me if I wanted to go inside. And so we chat for like an hour, and I was able to go inside and see the house and see how she had decorated. And it was like, not the exact same, but it was very similar. I don't know, it just made me happy, like hearing from her, because she told me, she was like, as soon as I walked in, I knew this was the one. And I felt the same way. And I was like, I love hearing that. It made me so happy. Anyway, so that's just what I've been thinking about. Letting go and knowing that whatever is around the corner is meant to be, and it will be so much better than I could ever imagine. And I just gotta let go of control, because I don't have any control over any of this stuff. Anyway, yeah. I think that's good for today. So I will see you tomorrow.